Hello! Today I'm chatting about why I started modern vegan marketing. And this is a bit of an introduction to what I do, but also as a challenge to you to speak more about why you do what you do. So, your mission, your why, that kind of thing, and how that can help you. So, welcome to Grow Your Vegan Business. I'm Jessica Goodenough of Modern Vegan Marketing, and I'm here to help you grow online without the overwhelm. So, if you're interested in growing your influence, impact, and income, make sure you subscribe. I'd also love to connect on Instagram. I'm at the Jessica Goodenough. Right. So, this video is part actually of a Bismuth challenge, hence the Christmassy jumper. That Latasha, Latasha is a bit like a mentor, if you want. No, I don't really like that word. I don't know. I can't think of a better word. But I've done one of her online courses, which is called Social Media Management Accelerator, and she's done this challenge, come up with this challenge with prompts to share videos every day. So if you're interested in that, check out Latasha James on YouTube. Anyway, so the idea is, bear with me, to share a video every day of December until Christmas Eve, so the 24th of December. Quite challenging. I normally do one video, one podcast episode a week, so this is a bit out of my comfort zone, but I thought it'd be good to turbocharge my YouTube channel, my baby YouTube channel, with lots of videos, and it'd be cool to link back to various things and use these as resources as well. So anyway, long story short, sorry, I'm playing with my bottle, which is probably not great for the audio. Today I'm going to be talking about why I started modern vegan marketing. So I've dabbled with online business and the online world for quite some time. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to knock everything on my desk. When I was much younger, I actually wanted to write a blog about The Sims. Yes, because I played The Sims, and I still do, but I'm not going to write a blog about it. And my dad bought me this book about, it was a beginner's guide to the internet, and it's hilarious if you look at it now. I was 12, so that's like 2000 probably. I was in my early teens, 2012. No, would I have been 12 in 2012? No, 2002. Not that young. So this is the early 2000s, very different world. Anyway, I didn't write that blog about The Sims, but I did start various quick blogs, and then kind of kept going with one called Living the Good Enough Life. But I kind of blogged about everything, and unfortunately, if you blog about everything, you don't really attract anybody in particular, because they'll be interested in a particular thing that you shared, and then they'll come back and be like, she's talking about something completely different. So that never completely took off. I did get some traction through things like Pinterest. There's a blog post I wrote a while ago, which was I'm 31 now, thinking about it, because I'm actually recording this in advance, so I'm 30 now, but I'll be 31 by the time this comes out, because I'm born in very late November. Anyway, but the blog post was a bucket list of 27 things I want to do now that I've turned 27, and that's still doing well because of Pinterest, the magic of Pinterest. Anyway, so I dabbled in various things. I had an Etsy shop where I shared printables that people could buy, various things like a vegan meal plan. I also dabbled a bit in print on demand, so that's when you kind of design a t-shirt or a mug or whatever, and somebody else makes it and you make some of the money. Anyway, did lots of stuff. For ages I've been listening to podcasts like Smart Passive Income by Pat Flynn, all that. So, and then at the start of 2021, I started offering coaching for perfectionists, and I did have a coaching client, Emma, a paid one. I also had a free one, Drashti. Hello, if you're listening. Because I did a giveaway and she won. And I was helping them with perfectionism, setting goals, following through, that kind of thing. But I didn't feel like it was very tangible, and this was frustrating me. I'm not saying that coaching isn't valuable, it just didn't feel right for me to do. And then I had a baby in early May 2021. And I don't know if you listening have had, or watching, have had a child, but it can lead to a bit of an existential crisis, in the sense that you've got quite a lot of time to think, even though it feels like all hands on deck, and also you don't actually do anything all day at the same time. It's a very strange way to be. But I had quite a lot of time to think things through, and maybe the hormones, I don't know. But I was in a headspace where I was kind of having a bit of a mini existential crisis, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. And my mum suggested, well, while you figure it, mums are very wise, while you figure it out, why don't you see if there's any businesses that need help with their social media? And I was like, ding, 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 that thing that I'm really interested in, and I keep watching YouTube videos about and that I geek out about. So then ensued quite a lot of searches about like social media manager, social media strategist, that kind of thing. And here we are. I've also taken a course on being a social media manager, which is that course by Latasha James that I mentioned earlier. And I kind of, so there's the social media aspect, but I kind of, while I was thinking about it, thought, I don't really want, I was going to do social media like for online business in general and specialize in Instagram originally. But then first of all, I thought there's lots of people that do that. And secondly, I thought I'd feel quite uncomfortable if, I don't know, a cafe or a food business came to me and they sold eggs or whatever, because I've been vegan, depending on how you classify things, for 6 years, more than 6 years now. Well, I've been trying to be vegan for 6 years, but I had moments where I like kind of fell off the wagon and that kind of thing. But I've been fully vegan for more than 2 years. And like, if I wouldn't feel comfortable marketing businesses that weren't vegan, so say a cafe that sells non-vegan food, or fashion brand that has leather bags or whatever. And so I thought that actually social media is, I was going to say, on the rise. It's ever growing. People are going to keep using social media for quite a while. Veganism is on the rise. Because people have finally seen the light. No, but there's films like Game Changers, all sorts of amazing things. Seaspiracy that I haven't seen, that I'm too scared really to see, to be honest. It's rated 15, which to me is, I feel like it'll probably be too violent. I don't eat fish, so I don't feel like I have to watch it. But anyway, moving on. And there's this whole like plant-based athlete movement that's going on, and I feel like that's very encouraging, and that's the kind of thing I wanted to do, but I'm not actually good enough an athlete, and I'm not officially a nutritionist. So I thought, well, why not support those businesses? And that's why I created Modern Vegan Marketing. And so the kind of mission is that I think that social media is providing us with there's a lot of issues and problems with social media, of course, but also presents us, despite those issues and challenges, with a great opportunity to create either a local community, so if you have a cafe or whatever, or a global community around certain issues and topics. But also it's a great way to inspire and influence people towards the green side, and in this context, veganism. And it's a great opportunity that we didn't have 20 years ago. I was talking recently with people about their children or teenagers or whatever going vegan. I didn't know veganism was a thing when I was 12 or 8 or whatever. And I think I would have probably been vegan had I known that existed. And now we've got this great opportunity to help people see the health benefits and the environmental benefits. I was going to say consequences, the other way around. And of course, the animals through social media. And my kind of small role in that is that I don't necessarily help, say, animal advocacy groups or charities. What I want to do is help businesses that help people be healthy through veganism, or just live a life that's more in alignment with their way of being, because my background and knowledge is a lot on that business side, so I feel like that's how I can support people. And I love Canva, and I have an eye for aesthetics, so I can make this vision look desirable through social media marketing. And I also have a kind of nerd side where I really love, I play The Sims, where I love strategy and numbers and systems, and so I want to help people with their social media strategy in there, so we can turn the world vegan or more plant-based anyway. So that's kind of why I created it. There was something else I wanted to say. the great opportunity that we're given. Oh, and the reason I called it modern vegan marketing, I kind of thought about it. It's not really a riff on it, but it's kind of there's somebody that I follow. Well, I've listened to a few of her podcast episodes. Her name's Emily Osmond. She's Australian, and she's kind of an online business podcaster and educator. And she has a membership called I'm not part of it, but the Modern Marketing Collective. And I think her story is she created it because in Australia she worked in for a tourism board or something, and she saw that they were giving really outdated advice to the various tourism businesses that they were involved with. And she got quite frustrated, and so she created her own marketing business. And in a similar vein, I have like a foot in each world. So I have a foot in the vegan world and also like the vegan business world, but also the general online business world. And there's some people that are doing amazing work in the online business world, and I feel like sometimes the vegan business marketing advice and all that lags behind a bit, and some of the websites are a bit shocking. And so this is why I decided to call it modern, because I wanted to be an appealing type of marketing that appeals to people, and not just, and I am a hippie, but not just hippies that are in it anyway, but that appeals to a larger audience. And also modern in the sense that I like everything being evidence-based. Like when I do strategy sessions, we always use numbers and spreadsheets, even though it's not super sexy. It works better than just plucking ideas out of the sky. Anyway, these are supposed to be short little episodes. So this is why I created Modern Vegan Marketing. I want to remind you as well that if you are watching this in early December, I'm doing a like prolonged Black Friday sale. So it started on the 26th of November and it goes until the 4th of December. If you want to book a strategy session with me to map out your beginning of 2022 and have the best year ever in your business, it's normally £397, which is about $500, I believe, but it's half price until the 4th of December, included the 4th of December. So it's $197. So I'll make sure I include the link in the description on YouTube. And if you're listening to this as a podcast, or maybe you're watching it on Instagram. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to share these on Instagram, but if you are watching this on Instagram, you can go to the link in my bio, or you can just go to modernveganmarketing.com, which is where you can always find me. So that was me. I'd love to connect. If you enjoyed this, make sure you give it a like on YouTube. But wherever you're listening to this, I would love to connect on Instagram. I'm at the Jessica Goodenough. Right. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!